a lovely winter night behind us. Hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
I'm Steve.
I'm Mark.
And this is Smokey Steve and Marc.
Yes, it is.
Welcome or welcome back.
It's nice to see you.
Happy Friday.
Thank heavens. Thank heavens.
Challenging. It was a challenging week.
TGIF.
TGIF
I
indeed.
have to say, this was a challenging week. It was. Not exactly sure why, but it was. Like, there was a lot of stuff that happened, especially at work, I'm saying.
Primarily work, yeah. The rest of
but
life's been groovy otherwise.
It
We've
has
been coasting along pretty unscathed compared to a lot of folks, but
Mhm.
but employment, while fortunate to have it, has been challenging
Yeah.
to perform.
Yeah,
this
and
week.
today was just a bear.
Yeah.
It was a bear.
A
and
bear
it
of a
lingers on. I'm on call this weekend, and it's already starting. But,
you didn't even sit down.
And it started.
And the phone, ding. Hi, I have a question.
Oh, it's just terrible.
We don't have on call.
I remember when I first got it, too. I'm like, ooh, I feel so important. Da-da-da. Now I'm like, oh, God. It's
Wear it
my
on your
weekend
hip,
to be
walking
on.
around, because
I
I'm
know.
somebody. And
Yeah,
it's like,
I know. Now I'm like, I
get it.
I know, right? Like, I got my computer yesterday,
mhm.
my take-home computer, and it's like, it's so cool because it's a very nice computer, and it's like all mine. It has like my name on it and everything. You know, it's my computer,
Yeah.
and somebody told me, yeah, that's gonna get old real fast, and I'm like, oh yeah, bubble burst. I remember the being on call, like it's the same thing, you know. But it's all good. I am grateful to have a job. I am, and I still like my job. I'm still and all that. But it was a rough week.
Yeah.
I'm very, very happy that it's the weekend.
Yeah, I mean too. It was an emotional week. We have an employee of ours who is missing.
Yeah.
One of our part-time employees. She has an intellectual developmental disability, and she was one of our staff. And she went missing, and there's been no trace of her for a week. Yeah. So staff are upset. We had a Zoom today, and we got the details of which there's almost none. They had a prayer vigil last night via Zoom for it, and no leads, no nothing. And she left her cat behind, and it was her emotional support cat, crying. The four of us are sitting there in the Zoom going like
that.
I'm not crying, you're crying, because it's so, upsetting.
Especially, too, when there's no answers, like so mysterious and so like.
Yeah.
That's like. That part of it it makes it even worse.
I know there's no answers, no nothing.
Right.
It's like investigation discovery. It's those aren't shows, those are people. This is the person, Yeah. So if you're the praying type, throw out a prayer. If you're the thinking type, send a warm thought. Because the family's hysterical for all the right for all the understandable reasons. So that overshadowed some stuff. Otherwise, it was busy, very busy. People are broke.
People are broke and stressed.
Yeah.
And Pennsylvania, our governor just...
As of tomorrow, we're locking down. The restaurants will be closed for indoor service. Stores are back at 50% occupancy. All the businesses are closed. Everywhere I go is closed.
We went to our patient load went way down. We're still going into the office, but we can't see patients, Well, fewer patients, I should say. So it's getting closer again, I don't know. But so anyway, it's putting people are on edge, People are everywhere.
And, we talked about this. We did the mental health video earlier in the week, and one of the things that I think someone mentioned in the comments, which was a good point, and I think we had thought of later, was people with mental health concerns have challenging times this time of year. But people who may have never had a mental health concern or a substance use issue may have been on the cusp of one, and a pandemic or being locked in the house for 9 months may have bruised something.
Yeah.
So there's folks dealing with mental health challenges who may never have
had it before.
Never had to develop coping skills because it wasn't something they had to deal with. Not their fault. It was never on their radar. I don't have coping skills for diabetes.
Right.
Because I don't have it. So it never came up. I never looked into it. Yeah. So it's a challenging time for a lot of folks, I think, for a lot of different reasons. Yeah. All we can do is just look out for each other. Yeah. Look out for ourselves.
That was a good point. I'm glad someone had said that in the comments, because I had, after the fact, I had thought about it, and I'm like, there's probably a lot of people dealing with this for the very first time, Yeah. And another thing that we forgot to mention is one of the strategies or tips that, it might be a good time to consider getting a comfort animal.
A comfort
you know,
animal. Of all the things I like,
duh,
my
right?
baby,
I know, right?
who's been sitting with me all week. He was
Yeah,
there for
he
a Zoom
has.
today. He made a debut.
Yeah, he has been.
He has been. He's like, he'll get up, and if I move and I come back, he still sits there. We slide into each other.
And he follows him around the house.
He does, yeah. He's been very lovey-dovey lately.
that's
He's feeling
nice.
better, though, because his medicine's been working.
Yeah.
So he has the
Yeah.
medicine for his allergies that we
This is the
give him.
first year that he's been on that medication, and
He's
boy,
kept
did
so
it
much
help him.
fur. Because
It's really helped him.
he'd be itchy and he'd scratch and he'd pull wads of hair out
Yeah.
doing it. And he'd
Yeah, if you've been watching for you might even remember last year he had
he looked
lost
like a whole
all
other
of his
tab.
hair.
He looked like a
before-
tabby.
Yeah, like
Like
quick.
a short hair.
And we took him to the vet then, and he said that he tried some topical things, and then by the time the time had passed,
Mm-hmm.
you know, he started to get better. You know, like it was too late to start a new medic. Anyways,
It had
this
already
year,
like passed. Here
right.
we got hit it off early.
Yeah, we hit it off early, and oh man, the difference is really because he deals with it every year,
Every year,
and every year
yeah.
it just got a little bit worse. You know,
And so we hit it off early this year, and now
Yeah.
he lost a little bit of his mane. He's not full up here like, you know, the beautiful tiger that he thinks he is.
yeah.
But otherwise he's
Yeah.
good, and he's in a good mood, and he's eating, and Oscar's good too.
Yeah, he's good.
The temperature went up by about 15 degrees.
I
since
know
yesterday.
it's all warm again here.
Yeah, when it was like
It's crazy.
when it was super snowy the other day, he was hit or miss. But today, breakfast, lunch, he was here all day.
Yeah.
he was here all day.
Yeah.
And we're supposed to get big snow, possibly middle of next week.
Middle of next week. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Whenever there's rumblings of a nor'easter, you know,
yeah,
all the weather stations here start saying, "Now it's over Colorado right now."
Yeah.
I'm like, do you freaking know? I guess in weather terms, it's not that far.
Right.
Tuesday,
Yeah.
Wednesday next week, we might get snow.
The dreaded nor'easter. Oh,
Yeah.
when I hear that word, I'm like, oh my goodness.
And I never heard of the phrase polar vortex
I
until
know.
like 5 years ago.
I never have either.
Now,
I
maybe it
know.
was a meteorological term that's been used as part of, you know, the lexicon in that for a while.
Yeah.
I never heard it on TV. I heard polar vortex. I thought, we're dead.
We're dead.
All I could imagine
What
was
the heck is that?
the day after tomorrow, where those giant swirling things pull down cold air from the troposphere
And the
or
entire
the stratosphere, wherever it was, and we
the
all
Eiffel
freeze.
Tower, all the buildings.
I didn't realize it was
crack.
just like really cold.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, wear a scarf. That's it.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
But
But other than that,
it's-
TGIF.
and it's Friday, and we need to get out of the house
We do.
safely.
Yeah.
So, what are we gonna do?
Well, we thought we would take you with us, and we thought we would get our hot chocolate ready to go and do one of my favorite things. We're going to take a drive around the neighborhood and see all the lights.
Christmas lights.
Yeah.
Scranton has some pretty diverse neighborhoods. There's some
Yeah.
beautiful, gorgeous homes with some lights on them, and then there's some other. It's cute. It's cute around here.
Yeah, it is. This year, like more than ever, I don't know. I've seen a lot of lights. Like there's a lot of people that
People want to
decorate
feel
this
good.
year.
People
Yeah.
want to show off, and it's a good thing. I
Yeah.
think, too. So it's cool.
So we thought we'd take you on a little road trip just through the neighborhood to see some of the lights.
So buckle up.
Yes, buckle up. You want to go now?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get
Let's
our
rock and
coats
roll.
and go.
All right.
We're gonna go watch the lights. Yes, we are. Say hello. Oh, boy. Okay, we'll see you in a little bit, okay? Bye.
Are you coming?
I'm coming.
All right. Let's go.
We're going. We're going.
You driving?
Yes, I can drive.
All right. Good. Let's go. Scenic Scranton.
Yes. Very, very scenic. That's pretty.
Oh, that's pretty too. Look at that.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. They really did a good job.
It's like the whole yard.
Like, how did they get it in the far reaches of the yard like that? When we get closer, maybe on the way back. But there's one up on the corner that's really nice.
That
too.
house is huge. Green Ridge. This is where the wealthier people of Scranton, well, wealthy by Scranton standards, live. If you ask other richer people in other parts of the country, they'd say they weren't wealthy here. But it's a nicer part of town. Families, good schools, nice decorations.
Top of this hill
pace.
Side streets and we can go slower, but I wanted to show you.
They do
up
like
here.
tasteful white lights
Yeah.
in a lot of these.
I like that.
No, those colored ones are nice over there too. The colored lights.
Like right up here. I hope they're all on.
Nice evening for a drive.
You should watch the license plate numbers.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're glared out, I think, anyway.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay. There's the church.
Their little manger.
Trying not to hit any potholes, folks, but it's difficult.
Scranton
here
is the
in
land of
Scranton.
potholes.
Yeah, it
Just when they
is.
patch them, it's winter again.
Yeah.
Everyone should get a subsidized alignment from the city of Scranton
I agree.
and the county of Lackawanna. Everybody should. Because everyone's cars are jacked up.
Okay, here comes some nice ones.
Oh, cute. Oh, there's a few cute ones here and there. Oh, look, they have a deer in the yard. Isn't that sweet? Some are more simple, some are more elaborate.
Yes.
So, it depends. Don't sideswipe any cars. They're at least not on my side.
No, I'm allowing you to film. I'm not really looking too much because I want to concentrate on the road. I think
I
probably
want
would
you-
be smart.
I want you to concentrate on the road,
Okay.
too.
Okay, I will.
I don't want to, I like making videos, but I don't want to die.
No, there's a lot of lights.
They
here.
have green everywhere. Look at this. Way to go, Green Ridge. Way to show up.
Gosh, it's like everything else.
I know. Nice neighborhood. This is over by Marywood University. I almost went to Marywood.
Did you? I never knew that.
I did. I got a scholarship. I was going to go as a nutrition major. I took one of those aptitude tests in school where you answer 8 questions and they tell you what you should do with the rest of your life. And they told me I should be a nutritionist. I actually had an eating disorder.
See? Stop
Um,
sign.
But I guess the questions overlapped. They have inflatables in their yard.
You love inflatables.
I hate inflatables.
I have an inflatable.
It's about as highbrow as white bread with cheese whiz. It's just, I just don't like them. I don't judge you. I don't judge you for having one. Peace, of course. But I wouldn't care for them in my own lawn.
And that's Marywood off to the right?
That is, the university is over there. There ain't much to see.
And it's really dark.
It is. You should see what I'm seeing.
Okay.
The stray light here and there.
Get up into the neighborhood over here, and this is where a lot of the lights are that I saw the other day. I went scouting yesterday.
You went scouting.
Well, just to see where a lot of the lights were.
We used to do this as a kid all the
Oh,
time.
yeah.
My parents would pack us all in the car and we'd go for a drive to look at Christmas lights. It was a thing we would do.
Yeah.
Oh, now see, this is cute.
Yeah, like the whole street is cute.
I know.
The wreaths and all the windows, that's nice.
That's a nice, too.
very nice. Yes, one of my best, really one of my best holiday memories as a child. Packing up the car, having our to-go hot chocolate, and driving through the neighborhood to look at the lights. I loved it. And we would play Christmas music on the radio, and sometimes it'd be like, snowing,
Yeah.
really nice. The only thing that would make it better this evening is if there was snow.
There's that house with all the crap on the lawn.
A big loop. Did you do it as a child?
Oh yeah, we would go out all the time. My parents would pack us up and we'd go for a drive. There was actually a house in the town I grew up in where you could tune into an AM radio station within a block of their house, and it would pipe in Christmas music to your car that was timed with the blinking of the lights.
Oh, that's nice.
Talk about loving Christmas.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying we need to go out and do that. I'm just saying it happened.
You know me so well.
Yeah.
How can I get my own AM station?
Yeah.
All right,
God.
let's go down to the next block.
Those are cute. Those are cute too. My parents never went huge on the lights. I mean, it wasn't like Christmas Vacation with the roof and everything. They had big color bulbs on the porch, and then they had do not enter. Big bulbs on the porch, couple candy canes, these toy soldiers, which there's a story with. Okay, we have these two toy soldiers that light up in front of the house. And the paint was chipping on the faces, right? And they were white. So my mother goes back in to... That is stunning. I like that. These all are. I wonder if they compete with each other to have the nicest home.
Probably.
So she went to touch up the faces on the soldiers, and she did it with a indelible marker. And when she turned the light on, the soldiers were in blackface because the light couldn't show through the drawing. So they came down kind of fast because we had two nutcrackers in blackface on the front lawn.
Yeah.
Honest mistake.
Yeah.
So. Oh, I know this windy street. I got lost here before.
I did too. We may again.
It dumps out somewhere in Dunmore, I think.
Figure we need a little Christmas music.
In lieu of,
Copyright strikes.
You can use that same one. What's the one that everyone uses? That just hear them sleigh bells jingling, ding ding a dingling, ding ding a ding a ding a ding dong dong. And it's got that trip hop beat in the background.
Yes.
Fucking if I hear it again. Do you want to show them the giant?
Yeah, we'll go down and we'll take a look at the giant.
You want to make a scene?
Never.
You make a scene? Never. Mark's much more of a hothead than he lets on. I'm generally the one trying to diffuse situations at cashiers. Discount outlet. I didn't know we had a discount outlet.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you probably don't know about because you never leave the house.
I've been here before. This is... What street are we on? Greenridge? I used to go out more before the corona. But, I work from home and most of my essentials are, and you live with me, so I don't have to go find you.
Right.
So, if we lived in separate places, I would get out more. But, Planet Fitness ahead.
And okay, here's the giant experience, okay?
Alright, guys.
So it begins here.
At least he's not bitter, right?
The entrance. Now, I'm sure you're going to be able to feel this just by watching, okay?
Yeah.
This is the entrance. We'll let him go because they do have a green light. Oh, so do they. Oh, no, we do. Oh, watch. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh, my goodness.
It's a little bumpy. And you can probably hear it.
That is the entrance. And there's our giant. My favorite supermarket of all time. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm totally kidding. Totally. And right over here is where we're gonna get our tree.
Yeah, the plan is to go to this place. It's a little independently owned. I don't think we have new restrictions in PA with lockdown, but I don't think it's affected every business everywhere.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll have to do a little research and find out.
But that's where we're gonna go to get our tree.
We're not getting a huge one just because we have a
Look,
bigger car.
wait. All the trees are gone. This was full of trees yesterday.
Well,
The restrictions on...
restrictions. Or is it just a popular time to get trees?
No, this was filled with trees. Filled.
Well,
All right.
I don't want to go to Walmart, but I guess
Well,
we
there's 2 other ones in our neighborhood, so I'll check them out. If not, we may not have a choice.
well,
That's a shame. They had the same trouble over the summer when I went to get like seedlings and things. They were only allowed to be open 3 hours a day or something like that. It really hurt their business, and they're such nice people. It's a little privately owned place over there, you know. So that's sad. I wish we would have got it last week, but I wasn't allowed to because it was too early.
damn right you weren't allowed to. Pandemic or not. It was too early.
This is my friend Luis's house. It's so pretty. Very pretty. There's nice over there, too. Very nice. And there's Steve waiting in the car. Ooh, look,
These are
tripping
cute.
bicycles.
Oh.
Those are cool.
Yeah. Oh, they have a little Merry Christmas sign and a tree. See, you don't need an acre's worth of house to do cute decorations.
Oh, no. I think we'll drop by my friend Louise's house. I made some carrot soup, so I'm going to drop it off for her, and I'll get the outside of her house, too.
That was the last haul of carrots for the, we can only go right here.
Yeah, it was the last haul of the carrots for, from the garden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, and I guess I better stop and get some lucky Christmas lottery tickets. Oh, wow, that's pretty. That house is for sale.
Yeah? Huh? Look at that obnoxious inflatable. Another cute street.
There's a whole string of cars behind me, and I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, we don't want to start a parade.
No. No, if everybody was looking at lights, that'd be something different.
That'd be different.
I don't want to go slow and have people be angry during the holidays. Oh, that's pretty.
Is that a funeral home? Oh no, that's the Greenridge Club.
Oh, that's the
I've
club.
been to a wedding there. I went to a graduation dinner there.
I've never been there.
It's a little venue. I think they have an upstairs, like the quote unquote ballroom, and then a downstairs. And the upstairs holds, I don't know, they each hold like 100 or so. It's not huge. But when I worked at a technical college as a faculty aide, they had their Christmas party there, actually. I would have rathered a bonus, but they gave us a party. Nothing says we appreciate you like a 2-drink maximum. Cute, cute.
Ooh, there's a cute one up here too.
They're getting a little more scant as we get towards our neighborhood.
They are. Surprised.
Well, we live on the wrong side of these tracks. Some of them are cute, though.
Yeah.
I lived in Philly, and the neighborhood I lived in was not rough, like we don't live in a rough neighborhood.
No.
But, it had a reputation as being rough. But every so often you'd walk by and someone would just frame their doorway in lights, and you're like, you know what? It's home. people may talk about people's neighborhoods, but that's home for a lot of folks.
Yes,
the
it
only
is.
home they know.
Yes, it is.
It's not like they're just hanging out there till something better comes along.
Well, like we have a small little apartment in the city, not in the best neighborhood, but I like my home, and it is my home.
Yeah.
Choo-choo train. Oh, here's one with projectile. Oh, look at that one. They did their whole facade. Is that what you call it?
Facade.
Facade. There's a tree.
The tree.
Ooh, look at that.
And they did the blue and white. Ooh, those are trippy.
Well, we're back home.
We are back home.
Well, that was fun.
There's neighborhoods that I didn't even know existed.
Yeah.
In our area of town. I don't get out that much, I guess.
Well, we'll have
Enough.
to see how the footage looks. We'll see. We'll put it all together, and
Yeah.
hopefully it turns out nice.
There's quite a bit, so I'm gonna have to chop and cop and
Yeah.
paste and
Yeah.
quite a little bit, and I'll try to get only the most crystal clear pictures and only the most interesting conversation. We'll see.
Okay.
If you've made it this far, you know the answer to how well that went.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, thank you all for watching
Yeah,
and coming
thank
with
you.
us.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Please do subscribe, hit the like button and the bell on the way out so you get all the alerts. You can follow Mark and I on Facebook at SmokeySteveAndMarc, or on Instagram at SmokeySteveAndMarc, or on Twitter. Our handle is at SmokeySteveA. Our email address and our contact information is all listed below. Thank you for watching, and I will catch up with all of you tomorrow for some coffee talk.
He talk.
This heat is so hot it's burning my hand.
Here, I can turn it down. Yeah, it was great spending time with you. I hope you enjoyed our little neighborhood trip to see the lights. I did. I had a good time.
Yeah, it was fun.
And we got to spend some time together. I'm
Yeah,
glad we did that.
Because
So,
it was nice.
anyway, well, thanks again for watching, and we will see you next time. Stay positive, everybody.
Bye.
Ciao.